Hi Pisces, hope you're all doing well. Sorry I'm a little bit delayed in your July reading, but I hope the month is going well for you, and we will still try to see what challenges you might be facing at this time. So this is of course a general reading. Not all messages will apply to every Pisces out there, but you can watch this as your sun, moon, rising, or Venus. So we've got walking away, the Fool, leadership, and the Well. So feels like this month, Pisces, that you're going to be reflecting upon something here that for some of you, I'm picking up like a new job or a new role at work or a new responsibility that you're having. For some of you, this could be a new beginning that you're going into from something that you walked away from. But I see a lot of contemplation, maybe about whatever this new role is for you. Or for some of you, it's not, you're going into a whole new realm that you've never been in before. And it's a feeling of like, not wanting to fail or worried about how you might be coming across or feeling like, kind of like a newbie at something here. And with this leadership card, it's definitely, for a lot of you, it's either a new responsibility at work, a new promotion, or a brand new job altogether, where you're going to kind of be, either in charge of other people or, even this can just be like a new team that you're a part of in some aspect or another. But I see this as a new beginning, that it's because of something that you had to, say goodbye to, something that you had to walk away from in the past. And a lot of you are really worried about, this doesn't have to be work related. So if you're like, hey, look, I'm not even dealing with anything like that, then apply it where it goes in your life, in whatever situation that you're dealing with here, whatever you've had to walk away from. Some of you are really worried about like not being consumed by, I don't want to say like consumed by like emotions or consumed by something like bigger than you, but like with this bear and like this little wolf right here makes me think of like being afraid of looking inadequate is what I want to say. Like being afraid of looking inadequate, of not being like strong enough or not, feeling capable enough in whatever this is that you're doing here, of like being, like sort of like eaten alive, but in a way of like, that you're just like the brand new person in this situation, or you're just like, you don't know what you're doing yet, and like not wanting to be taken advantage of is what I want to say. Like some of you are worried about being taken advantage of in some aspect here, or you were in the past or something like that. We're trying to focus on kind of the challenges that you might be facing this month. But with these cards here, and we're going to clarify them, of course. So it just, to me, looks like a lot of reflection on something. And maybe this just has to do with making a foolish decision. Maybe you actually feel like you've made a foolish decision in some aspect. Maybe some of you feel like you walked away from something that you shouldn't have, or you gave up on something too soon. But for a lot of you, this is a new enterprise that's coming in here, where you may be in a position that you haven't been in before. And there's a lot of reflection needed, a lot of contemplation needed about, where you're going, what you're doing, how you're going to, maneuver through this, how you're going to handle this new situation that you have here, reflecting a lot on the past. And this card too really speaks of like having the information inside of you, like understanding that you have a wealth of wisdom and knowledge right inside of you right now, that whatever you're worried about here of feeling like you might be too small to accomplish this or be successful at this thing that you're doing, you have it inside of you. You need to just look within, is kind of what these cards are saying. So let's clarify here. We'll start with walking away. Okay, we have the Three of Pentacles. Like I said, for a lot of you, this is a job. A lot of you, this is a job that you have, moved on from, left behind in some aspect or another. You've got the King of Swords here. You've got the Eight of Swords, and you have the Strength card. So for a lot of you, if it's not a job, like I said, put it where it applies. You'll know if this is your story or not. you have walked away from a situation maybe that you tried for a long time to get along in. You tried for a long time to cooperate in it. I love this Three of Pentacles in this deck because it shows like this woman right here kind of trying to entice this man to like get up and, follow, like do something, like, let's get this done is sort of the energy here. And he's like hesitant. And so coming out with this Queen of Swords, if this is more of a romantic situation, and for a lot of you, this is, you tried for a long time to cooperate with this person. You tried for a long time to either help this person, to be, useful to this person. But I see somebody here who's been really ruthless to you and been, really kept you in this Eight of Swords energy here. For a lot of you, this is somebody who is heavily manipulative, and you may not even have been able to see it for a long time. They may have literally kept you feeling, like a child. It kind of reminds me of this card here, whatever's going on here with this, this bear that's way bigger than this little wolf. So, whether this was in a job situation or some other aspect of your life here, a lot of you have chosen to walk away from this. You're in the process of walking away from it, or that's your challenge, for this month. But it definitely is dealing with somebody here who was, not at least not participating on an emotional level, maybe like you were, or at least was not. To me, this energy here is cold and calculating, and this is somebody who's, this is somebody who's out for themselves. So whether this was a boss at your previous job, or this is a romantic relationship, for some of you, this could even be a friend, but they kept you in the dark for a long time. They kept you, unable to make your way out of a situation, unable to really see clearly about what steps you need to take. But a lot of you have built your character, or it's going to, or this is what's resulting in your walking away from this situation. It's built your character here. It's built up your strength. You have given up on trying to cooperate with this person, and are now focusing on yourself here, being strong for yourself, and, remembering who you are is what I want to say here. So let's clarify this Fool here. All right, so we've got the Five of Pentacles, Judgment, the Tower, and the Sun. Again, it's for some of you, this is a pretty cut and dry situation that's happened here. This is a new beginning, probably resulting in, for a lot of you, of needing to work on your finances somehow, of whatever this situation was here before, whether it was a job, whether this was a partnership, a romantic, relationship that you were in. Out of necessity, it looks like, came this decision to walk away and have to do something financially. This hurt your finances in some way, whatever you were dealing with over here that you've had to leave behind. And out of necessity of needing to, make more money, of needing to support yourself more, you've had to embark on some sort of new enterprise. And this is maybe perhaps where this feeling is of like something being, too big for you to conquer, worried about. There's a lot of fear here in this, is something being, too, being stronger than you are. And for a lot of you, it's been a financial situation that's been a problem here, but there's been, an awakening of some sort, and a rebirth, and a Tower moment that had to happen, for you or this person. I think a lot of you came to a point, here's the Sun. A lot of you came to a point where you realized that this could continue on indefinitely if you don't make the move to walk away, if you don't let go of this need or this wanting to cooperate with this person, or to get them to see your side of it, or to get them to, you were the only one that could break yourself free of this cage, with your own inner strength to do that, and to get yourself out of, this poverty that you were in. For some of you, this has been a real financial struggle for you in some way to overcome this, but you had the, You had the ability, you had the strength of character to make a decision here, to use your discernment. This is a decision that caused a tower. Caused a tower for you, or it's going to, or, you know, a tower for someone else in your life here. But ultimately, it's to achieve happiness. Ultimately, you know that after this tower and with this reawakening, with this rebirth here, it's going to lead to a lot of joy and a lot of happiness for you. But there's still some apprehension that's going on here of whether you can, you know, survive this situation for some of you. Okay, let's clarify this leadership. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles. Sorry. For the whoever the Pisces are that are watching this, this is 100% some sort of career job motivated thing. You've got the Page of Swords here, you've got the Six of Wands, and you've got the Page of Cups. So a lot of you may be going into a position, or you're in a position now that has a lot of communication. Your job may involve a lot of communication, a lot of information gathering. For some of you, this is a job involving children, or, you know, helping people in some way. Maybe this is, you know, maybe you're involved in nursing, maybe you're a teacher, something like that here. But you are being encouraged on this path that you're on. You're going to have a lot of success and victory. Whatever your insecurities are around this, you're going to find confidence in what you're doing here. It's going to open doors to you, to the creative side of you, to the intuitive side to you, to the you know, the side of you that can really be who you want to be, who you're meant to be. You're going to have the skills to do this. This is a hardworking, diligent energy right here. This is somebody who is super capable, who's super, you know, vigilant is the word I want to say. You have the vigilance here to work hard at this skill that you're that you're embarking upon, this leadership role in some aspect, this new job, this new position that you're moving into. You have the vigilance and the dedication to accomplish this, and you're going to feel super confident about this. You're going to feel super confident. You might even be getting a lot of praise for your efforts towards this. You're going to be getting a lot of encouragement here. And like I said, for some of you, this may have to do with speaking. You may be, you know, like I said, teaching in some aspect. I don't know, something along those lines here. It's something involving speaking, communication in some way, some role that you're in here. You have the skills to do it. That's what these cards say here. And you have no reason to be insecure about it. You have every reason to feel confident in what you're doing here. So let's clarify this well. Yeah, for a lot of you need to be really proud of yourselves here, Pisces, because it's like you intuitively know that a tower moment had to happen. You intuitively knew that your world needed to be shaken up. There needed to be a huge upheaval here in order for you to break through, to have a breakthrough. And for a lot of you, like I said, it's on the financial front. It's on getting out of whatever victim mode you were in, because I can see here that you were victimized. You know, whether you feel that way or not, whether you're aware of that or not, you definitely were victimized by somebody here that you put a lot of effort towards trying to cooperate with. And you have realized that in order to rejuvenate yourself here, in order to get out of this victim mode, you had to turn things upside down for yourself, for a lot of you here, in order to find your happiness. You had to make a decision, a deliberate decision, to either stay in this poverty mindset, to stay in this victim mindset, or to be happy. And it's going to pay off for you in a big way. This is beautiful. On this well card, you have this Queen of Cups here. I love it. It's totally, totally amazing water sign energy here. To me, this is you in your full power. I love it with this Page of Cups. I love this. This is you reflecting on who you are, reflecting on the kind of person you want to be, reflecting on being the best version of yourself that you can be here. Let me get a couple more cards here. For some of you, this could be a new love interest as the result of this. Or for some of you, it could be, you know, reverie in something in the past. But you've got the Wheel of Fortune here, which to me is forward motion, and you have the Ace of Swords. So Pisces, if you needed any more validation or confirmation on your path here, this is it. This wheel that you have set in motion, this I want to say for a lot of you, this healing work, but this is definitely indicative of, you know, inner work, of reflecting, of accessing your true power and potential here. This is what you're working on this month. You know, to me, this doesn't even seem like a challenge. To me, this gives me more of a completion vibe. You know, we don't have the world here yet. We don't have anything like that, but we do have this Wheel of Fortune. And so it's definitely a brand new cycle for you. This is definitely a new level that you're on here, and you're going to feel like yourself. Wherever you've come from that's kept you in this Eight of Swords energy, it's kept you struggling, you know, to find some sort of cooperation, to level up in some way, to get out of this victim mentality. You're entering a new cycle here where you are going to be feeling like yourself again. And you've got this Ace of Swords. You've got victory here. You've got absolute truth. You've got this card right here, confirmation. That's what this card is. It's confirmation that you are doing the right things, that this new cycle that you're entering into is going to bring you a lot of divine truth on your path here. There's going to be a lot of victory on this new cycle that you're going into here. So let me get another deck. We'll get some closing messages for you here, Pisces. But this is a really good reading. You know, really good energy. And like I said, it may not be a work situation. It may not be a career situation, but apply it however it goes in your life. Whether this is somebody in your family, you know, like I said, a romantic relationship, somebody that's kept you trapped and stuck for a long time in a victim mindset, that maybe even left you financially destitute in some way here. You're moving out of that. You're stepping into some sort of situation where your skills are going to be put to good use, and you're going to be able to feel confident once again. You've got the Two of Pentacles here. Yeah, it's coming out of a period of juggling, of having to do too much, of feeling unstable. And it looks like it's on a financial, money level here. Yeah, you've got the Devil here. There has been some toxic energy that you are moving out of that's kept you really off balance, Pisces. I'm sorry, this isn't the Devil. This is the Death card. This deck is really, I want to say the word auspicious, but for those of you that are smarter than me, you can tell me if that's appropriate or not in this scenario. The images are a little bit harder to decipher, and I don't read Roman numerals, but this is definitely the Death card. It's even better than the Devil. There's an end to this instability that you've been feeling here, an end to the juggling that's been going on, an end to, for some of you, of having to like perform and act like, act as if you are, confident or doing well or whatever. There's going to be an end to that. Yeah, you've got the Tower here again. It's because for a lot of you, you're making a deliberate choice to turn things on their head. You, Pisces, are creating this Tower because you know that that's the judge, that's the call you have to make, that's the decision you have to make if you want to find happiness here. I see this as a super deliberate thing. The only way to end this instability is to create the Tower yourself. Whether it's because you have to leave a job or you have to leave a person, you know that this is the only way. There's no easy way out. That's what I want to say here. I think you realize that in order to walk away from this, you're going to have to gather your strength and make a Tower happen. You have to create the upheaval. Yeah, you've got the Eight of Pentacles here again. Like I said, job. Some of you could be tarot card readers here. Some of you might do some work with your hands, because both of these indicate here that this has something to do with your hands. But for a lot of you, this is communication that you do, or some other kind of teaching role or some other helpful role here. But for the majority of you watching this, or whoever's energy I'm picking up on, this is confirmation that you're headed in the right direction career-wise, 100%. You had to start over in some aspect, you know, either because of a boss or a partnership or somebody else in your past. You know, you had to walk away from, you had to create a tower here, and maybe that's just led you to a higher calling in some respect in a career. For a lot of you, that's what it is here. But this is confirmation that you have the skills to do this, and you're going to reap so many rewards and so many benefits. You're entering a cycle of your life, Pisces, that's going to be much more stable and much more real for you. For a lot of you, you've got the Ace of Swords here again. Okay, we're not going to go any farther than this because there's no need to. You have so many cards here confirming the same thing over and over again. You've got this Eight of Pentacles here twice. You've got the Ace of Swords as the final card here twice. So Pisces, whatever you might be deliberating on, whatever you already know in your heart and in your soul, if this isn't something you're already doing, you know that this tower has to happen, and you know you're going to make it through. You know on the other side of it is happiness. You know that you're going to have confidence in what you're going to do. You know you have the skills here. You know that this is, for some of you, you know this is your calling. I don't even see any fear here, Pisces. I see you being strong. But for those of you that are still waffling, for those of you that are still uncertain, that are still deliberating here, the only way to end that is to create this tower yourself. Step into what you're meant to do. Step into your calling. Step into where you know your skills are going to be put to good use. Step into what you know is, I can't say it any other way. Step into what you know is your calling, what you're supposed to do, because you have victory here. It's the truth. This is divine justice. This is divine truth. This is absolute truth here. And it's absolute confirmation that you are entering, if you can make this tower happen, that you're entering a brand new cycle here that's going to be so emotionally fulfilling. It's going to bring you such pride and restore your confidence here, that there's no other way. There's no other way. So anyway, hopefully that made sense, Pisces. Let me know in the comments. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. If you would subscribe, that would be awesome. If not, hopefully you'll check out another video, check out some of your other placements, and I look forward to seeing you guys again soon. Bye-bye.